check it. I'm coming. Check it.
Nah.
Hold up, what?
You ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Give him a chance. I got it.
Nah, you ain't got it, bro. I know you ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Oh, man, you don't know the bars I got in here, bro. Like,
You ain't got it today.
it's straight off the dome.
You ain't got it today.
Straight off the dome.
You ain't got it.
Bitch, you the greatest. Got the complaints coming in from the nettest. Got the best rocks, we ain't talking about baby. My big bad podcast. Brigade is back. One is big and one is fat. One lover boy just to keep you attached. My big bad podcast.
Didn't even say 3. You said it.
That's why it's hard to chill with Brian.
Yeah, because he's always smoking.
So yo, like, when we were in the car going there, he just kept. Did he roll while he was driving?
Stop. Yeah.
I was like, because he was driving. We had finished one.
He takes pride in it.
And then he passed one back, and I was like, wait, did he just? Because I heard crinkling in the front. I was like, we're going 50 right now. I was like, I see Janmichael in the corner going like, yeah, renegade to fucking Eminem. I was like, Janmichael didn't roll this shit. Was it Brian?
He's nice with it. Brian's really nice with it, man. I'm not gonna lie. He's a great roller. He takes pride in that shit too.
Oh no, it was quality. I was like, damn. Okay.
Yeah. And then for some reason that one had like a little flavor to it. Did you taste that? I tasted it. I told him, I was like, yo, bro, it's got a little flavor to it. It tastes good. It
was nice.
He was like, yeah, bro. I'm glad you noticed. He gets mad happy, like, I'm glad you
tips,
noticed. Bro.
Right? He buys those tips.
I think it's either tips or, it must be the tips. Or
last time he had
but-
that mango one, he's like, you gotta try this.
Oh, word?
And it tastes like mango.
It was a tips?
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, that shit tasted good. I'm not gonna lie, stoners
Yeah, no, stoners should take pride in their shit. I respect it.
Yeah, well, and Brian, like, the good thing about him is that because he smokes so much that he's very like particular of what he rolls in, how he lights it.
Clean smoke.
Like, yeah, he tries to clean smoke as much as he can, yo. Like,
like he doesn't want to get any fucked up shit in his shit.
Yeah, well, he just smokes so much that if he just smokes anything, that he's gonna he's putting damage to his body.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know, so he's kind of like, because I smoke so much, I'm trying to like, it's like, for example, I drink a lot. So let me try to stick to like the White Claws and seltzers, or like club soda and vodka, you know what I'm saying? Or like straight alcohol instead of like beer and
heavy
like
shit.
A dark liquor and like, because
the
there's more, exactly. It's unhealthy, you know, like, so, or it's unhealthier, you know, so it's just like little things like that. He's very particular about like what he gets to roll and things like that. Like,
the shit he uses to light it.
Yeah, he uses like a
does
wick.
He use that wick? Yeah, no, my buddy has it. It's like a CBD wick or whatever, and it's like, oh, it doesn't burn the joint as badly. I'm like, so it's just fucking light it, you pussy.
Yeah, I know. That's how I am. I'm like, but like if you light it,
it'll make you cough a little bit more. It's just smoke. It's gonna.
Yeah, but also like I guess the Noctane or so whatever gets on the blunt, you know, so. Yeah, like it's like little things like that. But I only understand it because of how much he smokes. You get what I'm saying? Like if it's like me, like I smoke once a day, like who gives a fuck? You know, like whatever. But like he smokes so much that it's like, all right, the little things matter when it's that much. Yo. It's like I get it, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like
it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense when it's that fucking much, dude.
No, I feel it.
All right, let's let him know who is here, man. My boy Pajamas PJ is in the fuking building.
How you guys doing? Appreciate you for having me, guys.
Tell Philip
Joseph.
Philip Joseph.
Yeah, no, very white, very
the third.
gay.
Third?
No, the fourth.
Okay.
Fourth?
Nice.
Yeah.
It just sounds right. Philip Joseph the third.
The fourth.
Nah, that's my father. I'm the
Fourth
fourth.
sounds
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
Fourth.
You got to put some respect on the fourth.
Fourth is too much.
Yo, what if I have the fifth?
Yeah, you could plead the fifth. All right.
That ain't my kid.
PJ, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
I'm happy you're here, bro.
I'm doing good. I appreciate you guys for having me out
it's
here, man.
fucking about time, right?
It's nice. It's fun. Man. Yeah.
We got the new studio. We wanted to wait till we get the new studio rolling. We wanted to get some fucking episodes in the vault, make sure we're all good with the equipment and everything before we start bringing comics in. And finally we're having everybody, all my loved ones in the comic world come over.
Hell yeah, man! I appreciate it.
Fucking amazing.
It's a nice studio.
Thank you, man.
It's a nice studio.
Yeah, it costs like $50,000. So
I mean, I don't. I was looking at the equipment. I was like, shit. I've looked at equipment before, and this is the nice shit that I can't afford one of. I was like, oh wow. Janmichael said he does business. He does business. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You a crypto bro?
Huh?
You a crypto bro?
No.
The gym bro.
You ever fuck around? Yo, listen. I had my first grown-up injury in the gym about a month ago, and that shit sucked. I hurt my back.
What are you doing, bro?
I had a cold, right? I didn't work out for a week.
Yeah.
I went in, didn't warm up, did heavy squats, 2 sets of 8. It was bad. I think, actually no, it wasn't. It wasn't my max. It was like 135. I was doing full plates.
Okay.
And I did 2 sets of 12. Fuck my back up. So I haven't been in the gym in like a month.
Damn, son.
But I was consistent before that.
But you gotta be careful with your back, man.
No,
It's the most important thing.
I'm a youngin'. I didn't know.
Yeah. I did that when I was younger, actually, too. When I was in high school, because I played football and wrestling.
Oh shit.
So obviously I was hitting the weight room and shit, and I fucked up my back working out because I didn't. You just want to go heavy and be big.
Yeah.
And be like the guy carrying a lot of weight, and it's like you're not worrying about your form enough. It's like
Exactly.
it's dangerous. And I didn't have a belt around the back. You gotta have all that.
I gotta get a belt.
Yeah, man, it's important. I just got a belt, which is a fucking about time because like I'm starting to carry like some big boy weight. So it's like,
All right, let's talk some numbers. Come on, we're gonna talk about it flex a little bit.
yeah.
Come on.
Yo, put the mic down here.
The mic down here.
Yeah, and then point the mic up.
Turn the mic up.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't want their pretty face covered.
Cool. Bet.
Yeah. All right. What you want to know? Like squat?
Yeah.
Because I just PR'd. So squat, I just PR'd. What was it?
375. What was it?
No, 375. No,
It was 3 something.
It was 3. It was. I think it was 305.
Ooh, nice.
305 or 315. Deadlift, I just did 325
Nice.
just this week, and then bench 255 just last week. So yeah, it's getting up, man. It's getting up. Fucking. I've been going at it for a while now.
How long have you been doing it for?
Since August, I've been taking it serious.
Really?
Yeah,
I
since
started in August, and I only took it serious, like consistently, for like the month before I heard it. But it was like a week on, week off type thing. Wasn't super consistent.
When did you heard it?
Beginning of April.
Oh, okay.
So about a month ago. You know what's funny? Earlier today, I bent over and I was like, "Oh shit, it doesn't hurt anymore." I was like, "Oh, it's fully better, finally."
Good.
It took like a month.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Also, I went to Disney and that whole thing. So being in that airplane there and back was not a fun time with that fucked up back.
Damn, what'd you fly, Spirit?
United Airlines.
Oh, all right.
You got money, bro.
Yeah, my boy.
We were on our way
Big
back.
baller,
Actually.
son. Big
Big
baller with the United, son.
We were on our way back. Listen, my mother treats us well. We were on our way back, and we were in the airport, and I've never seen an altercation happen in the airport. Like I've seen people be like, "Ugh," at TSA, but like I've never seen anything happen. We were sitting there, this loud boom echoes. This one dude yells, "Go away!" And the whole airport everyone shut the fuck up.
Wait, he just yelled, "Go away."
He yelled, "Go away!" Well, I didn't see it happen. I
Okay.
heard it, but it was loud enough to where everyone heard it, and everyone was like,
This
"What
was
the
in
fuck?"
Newark?
No, this was in fucking whatever one we were going out of in Orlando.
Okay, Orlando,
Orlando.
though. All right.
And the dude,
Florida man always wilding.
you know, dude was freaking out because we ended up finding out later. It was like there was some like Chinese
Yeah, that'll do
YouTuber.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
There was like a Chinese YouTuber, this old guy who was like vlogging, and like he got like the guy's daughter in the background, and the guy was like, "Don't be filming my kid, go away!" And I'm like, "Dog, it's not like he's like filming your daughter, like, oh, show me those tits." It's like she's in the background.
That was rooted from racism for sure. He was.
Oh
just
yeah.
like, he was
Oh,
just
it was this tall white dude. I was like, okay, because then they're
older.
He was probably like 45. I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
But all the cops are standing there with their little. There were like
yeah.
7 cops just standing by him the whole time, and then there were like 3 cops standing by the Chinese guy.
Yeah, they always have their fucking hands tucked into their vest.
Yeah, no, they had their little.
looking all tough and shit. Motherfuckers, but got no hands.
But you sure he was Chinese?
Yeah. Well, no. So later, I overheard the tall guy telling the cops like, "This is a fucking Chinese motherfucker."
Oh.
So maybe.
Nah, people are just racist.
So
That's
Everyone's
definitely
Chinese.
So
racism.
he could have been wrong about him being Chinese.
Yeah.
I didn't get a clear look at the guy.
The guy was probably just Asian. Like,
Yeah, just some
Yeah.
regular
yeah, he was
Asian dude.
fucking Korean.
Korean, yeah.
But from what I was told, he was Chinese. So I'm gonna assume the guy was a China guy,
Yeah.
Oh, respect.
China man, you mean?
a China man,
That's the right way to say it, right?
a man from China. Why do people get mad when people say Chinaman? Because it's not like it's just.
It makes no. That's the dumbest one. That's the dumbest
It's
one.
like if people went up and been like, "Oh, look at that white guy. What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's the only one that you can't say like, yeah, like you can say white man. You're a
Yeah.
white man. You're a
That's
black,
a
man.
dude.
You're an
Black
Hispanic
guy.
man.
Yeah.
But God forbid you say
Chinaman.
Chinaman.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. I don't get it.
Sounds like one word. That's why Chinaman.
Chinaman. Yeah, Chinaman's one
But it
word.
just rolls off the tongue. I mean, that's
Chinaman.
not.
Chinaman.
Chinaman.
Chinaman. Let's all get canceled collectively tonight, yo.
Well, there's no Chinese people here.
If this
Do you have any Chinese friends that watch this? Yo, be careful about this answer. You want to stop Asian hate.
I don't have any Chinese friends. What are you talking about?
He's not
I'm
helping
American.
stop Asian hate.
I'm American.
Well, we-
The fuck I look like having Chinese friends.
I don't know any Chinese people.
Chinese? No.
No, not Chinese. Like
Chinese is
Chinese Filipino.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got.
Chinese
Yeah,
Filipino.
we know Chinese Filipinos.
that's
you know,
it.
where they're actually Filipinos, but you know,
The Chinaman.
I don't know any. I don't think I
Nah, I
know
don't
any
know
like actual Chinese. My delivery guy.
Yeah. Besides him.
you know,
That's fair. I mean, do you know any of those? Like, do you know any of those?
I
Like,
tip him well.
do you know any like the sneaky ones? Because like I'm Lebanese, but I'm a sneaky Lebanese person. Because like I don't look it.
I don't even know what Lebanese
Yeah, but I
is.
don't. Yeah, what would a Lebanese guy look like? I don't even know what a Lebanese guy would look like.
A lot browner than I.
Oh, you know what? I feel like a Lebanese guy would look like Brian Callen,
Oh yeah.
something like that.
Or
A
Armenian.
little
Is that
darker,
true?
but yeah, a little
A little
darker.
darker,
But
really?
yeah,
Oh
He
wow.
looks Armenian.
yeah.
Huh?
Brian Callen looks Armenian.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
does
Like,
look
I
Armenian.
feel like
But
that's
like
why.
that same thing.
But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how I imagine Lebanese. I don't know if I'm right or not. I don't know, but
I
that's
mean-
how I imagine it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen some like full Lebanese people because obviously for me the Irish Scottish comes out more.
Yeah.
But I've seen some like full on 100% Lebanese people that like are pretty light, but you can still see there's like some olive there.
So you're Irish.
Yeah, with my bit. I'm Irish, Italian, Scottish, Lebanese.
Yeah, but
Means I love to eat,
you're
love
really
to drink,
Irish.
and I'm the bomb. Fucking love that joke. I hate that joke, but I love it. It's one of those jokes where it's like, oh, you dickhead. But I love those jokes.
You're more Irish for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
people always say that, but I'm like, dog, Scottish is the same shit. Why you always assume I'm more Irish than Scottish? I am.
Well, I mean, it's like saying like you look more Mexican, but it's like, but I look more Chilean though, right? It's like nobody really knows.
Yeah.
We
That's
know
true.
more Mexican.
That's true.
You know, it's
He
like
probably thinks you're Mexican.
no, I don't look Mexican.
No, you're what's it called? No, we literally just had this discussion.
You're
the other
one of
night.
those Mexicans.
You're Cuban,
Ooh,
and no, I remember because you and Brian were both. I believe you were both Cuban, but he was half something else, and you were half something else.
correct.
I forget the other half, but I remember you're both Cuban.
Brian's half Colombian.
I was gonna say Colombian for you. I'm glad I didn't.
Okay, you want to guess one more? You're not gonna guess about how I look. I don't look at.
Nah.
I look more on my Cuban side. Thank God.
yeah. No, you look much more Cuban. I remember I guessed Dominican. You were
Thank
like,
God.
no.
Nah, not Dominican. I get Colombian, I get Dominican, I get Puerto Rican. Nobody ever obviously Cuban, but it's
I get the-
half Peruvian.
Peruvian. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, you definitely look.
that's
more,
where the belly's from.
you look more Puerto Rican than you do Dominican.
See?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. One of my best friends, a Puerto Rican lesbian. She
I
had
look
like the
Puerto
same
Rican?
skin tone
No.
as you.
You don't think I look Puerto Rican
No.
at all?
No.
What? Let me go throw my Yankee hat on. Hold on.
Put your Yankee
That'll
hat
make
on.
the fucking difference.
Put the flag in your car, then we could talk. If not, nah.
You don't think I could pass for Puerto Rican?
Nah. Talk Dominican.
Caloque.
It'd be good.
But that's Dominican though.
Yeah, you'd be good.
You think I look more Dominican than Puerto Rican?
I don't think any of them. Maybe just Cuban.
Just Cuban?
Yeah.
But what about Colombian? I've gotten Colombian
I
a
can
bunch.
see Colombian.
Yeah, I've gotten Colombian
Yeah,
a
no,
lot.
I could definitely see you getting Colombian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of my first.
Which is
guesses.
cool because honestly, Colombian men are handsome.
Colombian man.
Huh?
Colombian
Yeah.
man.
Too bad you're not Colombian though.
We're handsome. Colombian men are handsome.
Yeah, facts.
It's too bad you got the Polish in you.
Yeah,
Bro.
look at my
Fucked
head.
you up, son.
Yeah. What are you? So are you just Polish?
No, he's half Colombian.
Oh, you're half Colombian, half Polish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those people that just
That's
is
everything,
fully-
right?
You're one of those fully
And
white
Chinese.
passing
Well,
people.
there's a little Chinese in
Yeah,
it.
I got a little Chinaman in me.
Really?
A little Guyanese.
Yo, dude, what's his name? Is he hot?
His name is Chan.
Chan?
Yeah.
Chang Li.
Yo, speaking about Chinese people, I finally just took the time to watch all 3 Hangover movies recently.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude. I mean.
You ever seen
that-
Rush Hour?
No.
Oh,
21
my
Jump Street I've seen. I've
God.
seen 21 Jump Street.
That don't give me count.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and like, I named a few. I named a few. I at least he watched Superbad. I remember you told me you watched Superbad, right?
I'm not gonna lie to you. You asked me Superbad, and I did say I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that's right. That's the one that I told you to watch.
My brother has the DVD. We're gonna watch at some point. I'm
What do you
dealing.
watch? Shrek?
That's the one that I told you.
Shrek's
That's the one I told you to
bomb,
watch.
yo.
It. That's the one I told you to watch.
You did.
Superbad?
You did.
Superbad.
Superbad.
No, that's Superbad's the one that he got to watch.
Yeah.
I didn't ask him about Rush Hour. Surprisingly.
Yeah, I haven't seen Rush Hour.
Wow. You
Wait,
didn't watch
yo,
Rush
that's
Hour,
3
you
of them.
piece of
Wait, yo,
shit?
that's Jackie Chan, right?
Yeah.
I just
That's
saw
a
the.
Chinaman.
I just saw the ad on Netflix. I just put it in my list like 2 days ago.
Nice.
Dude, watch all 3. You're gonna love them, bro. Like
Bet.
that's. I mean, wow.
Cheap
Hey.
suit?
Cheap suit. Cheap suit. How cheap? Cheap as hell.
Yeah, man.
Fucking
a
like to this
classic.
day, me and my friends recite Rush Hour, scenes and shit, bro. Like,
The only 2 movies I can recite is The Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers and the SpongeBob movie where he goes to
Yeah, I knew it.
so my younger brother has Down syndrome, right?
I
And
know,
so
I
when
know.
he loves a movie,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
fucking loves a movie.
So you can't watch shit?
No. I mean, like, I got my own, like, TV in my room now, but, like, way back, when I was, like, younger, didn't have a TV in my room. It was always, now that we're men, we can do... You've seen the SpongeBob movie, right? Where
Yeah,
he goes
of
to get King
course.
Neptune's crown.
of course,
Yo, I could do the whole movie with the impressions, too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I got
Don't.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but-
gonna. I'm not gonna.
Yo,
That'd be a poor use of
Hey,
resources.
I got one.
but
You ever? I know he never saw it. But you ever seen Dead Presidents with Chris Tucker?
I've seen
Um,
Deadpool.
When he's a crackhead. That's cool. You saw Deadpool.
Deadpool is good.
I don't know if I've watched it.
That's a classic.
I know which one you're talking about with Chris Tucker. I don't know
They
if I've
rob
actually
banks
watched
and shit.
it.
And he's a crackhead. He goes to like Vietnam and
Oh,
comes
I've
back.
heard of that.
Maybe I haven't watched it.
He comes back and he's all fucked up in the head because of Nam.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've
And
watched it.
he's a fiend.
I knew about it, but I don't think I've ever watched it.
That's a classic.
Is it on or
Forrest
anything? I would
Gump.
like to watch it.
Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump.
All right,
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
That's a classic.
I've seen that recently.
Really, I haven't seen it
for
in a
the
while.
first time.
Yeah. Remember
Oh.
I said that shit was trash? I never seen it. We talked about it before.
Oh yeah, you're fucking.
You know, I keep
I've
seeing
seen it,
Andrew
though.
Tate shit on my Instagram, and it makes. I haven't seen The Matrix, and
Top
it's making
G.
me want to watch it.
I watched The Matrix when I was, obviously when I was younger and
Wait,
shit.
Andrew
but,
Tate
like,
was in
I
Matrix?
never rewatched
Well,
it.
no, but Andrew Tate's whole thing is like we're living in the Matrix,
Oh,
and so I just keep hearing The Matrix, The Matrix, The Matrix. So I'm like,
But
I
I've
should
never
probably watch
rewatched
that
it,
feature
though.
film. I mean,
So like I don't remember the movie much.
I
I
watched.
remember moments.
I've never seen it.
like with the slow bullets and them fucking dodging. And
I
shit,
watched
but,
like the first 20 minutes of it when I was like 12, but I had real bad diarrhea that night, so I just went to bed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
that
finish
happens. That happens.
it. Yeah,
Yeah. To the best of us.
yeah. No, there's some of those movies where it's like you start it and it's like, never gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta watch Rush Hour. I mean that's.
I will. Rush Hour.
I mean that's like a.
Rush Hour.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of more. The Longest Yard. Did you say you watched?
Yes,
Sandler. White Chicks.
obviously, many times.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what other movies I asked you or.
You ever seen the
you
movie
asked
with
me.
Queen Latifah when she's
Taxi?
when they rob banks?
Was that Taxi?
That's not Taxi.
Queen Latifah when they robbed
It's 4
banks.
girls.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of the name right now.
Oh,
Set it
I don't-
off. Set it off.
Damn, I wouldn't have remembered that shit.
so glad I didn't say what I was thinking. I was gonna say Ghostbusters, yo, for real.
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't have remembered that.
How old are you?
shit, bro.
20?
21.
Yeah, you was just born like last year.
Yeah,
Fucking
Oh, yeah, baby.
what Blue Streak?
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak. That was a fucking. That was a
Martin
good one.
Lawrence.
Yeah. You
That's
watched
a-
that?
You have to see that one.
I think it's like on Netflix or
Blue
something.
Streak.
Yeah,
I don't think I've heard of that one.
that's a good one.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. For
Coming
sure.
to America.
Yeah, the royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
The first one, you've seen it.
Yes,
You seen
haven't
the
seen the
second
second one.
Don't see it.
Yeah, I heard
I
that.
don't think I've watched the second one actually. I didn't watch the second one.
Cheeks.
Yeah. I don't
You know
think
what?
I-
The thing is, I think because you said not to watch it, I'm gonna watch it. Now, it's not because I'm an asshole, but it's because I recently watched The Sopranos, right?
You're
I fu-
defiant, bro.
Listen,
I have to get the belt out.
yo, no, I got the disability for it too. I got it on paper, oppositional defiance disorder. My mom calls it little asshole syndrome because I was a little dickhead my whole life. So I love when people say, I don't like that joke. That's too offensive. You shouldn't do it.
You gotta do it.
Because then I do the joke and then people think I'm funny. It's great. But I was going somewhere with that and I fully forgot where I was going with that.
I don't remember either. How much downs do your brother have?
How much downs?
Yeah.
He's not
Is he
like
down as fuck?
he's definitely very fortunate that he has 3 older siblings that don't have Down syndrome, that he has been able to look up to his whole life and like kind of mimic how we do our own thing.
Yeah, but you're a sibling.
What, sorry?
Like you're one of the siblings, right?
Yeah.
So
And
Downs,
I'm yeah.
So it's
Downs,
not-
you have an extra chromosome, right?
Yeah.
So you're missing a chromosome.
Technically, compared to him, yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah,
I
no,
just don't think he has much of a role model with you.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Yo, he's my boy, yo.
So he's supposed to be down as fuck.
No, actually, no. What's nice is I think it was either last year or the year prior they put him into the like the typical classrooms. So it's like he's surrounded by like kids his age that don't have Down syndrome. Like he's not in the special ed room. He has a little aide that helps him out and whatnot.
Smart.
Yeah, no, he's like on par with like kids his age, which is super good.
Yeah, word.
That either means that he's really smart or because these years are like very.
I think it's a little bit of both. I'm not going to hold you.
These times are just a little stupid.
Not because the Down syndrome used to be smart.
Huh?
Down syndrome used to be smart people.
Down
syndrome people usually.
No, that kid's smart. No, he's smart
They
as fuck.
say that they have.
Yeah, they have, but they're smart in certain things. Like
Yeah, it's like he has his moments where it's like, oh, he has Down syndrome, and that's why he's doing that a certain type of way. But he has some moments where I'm like, yo, is this kid faking it? Like,
yeah. All right, I wanna ask you a couple questions. Actually, let me see. I think did Andrew have questions for him?
I think it was like for you guys, a comedian.
All right, fuck Andrew. Actually, I just wanted to ask you a little bit about how you started comedy.
I mean, I always loved it. I always wanted to do it. Actually, when I was a kid,
How old are you, first of all?
20.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I said 21. It's just,
Yeah, you're a liar.
Yeah.
it's a gut reaction at this point.
I said, "Are you 20?" You said, "No, I'm 21."
yeah.
And now you say you're 20.
Yeah, but it's also like he does comedy in bars and shit. So like,
Yeah,
he's 21.
The thing is, I don't
got
really drink at the bars because I don't want to like at some point have them be like, oh, what's your ID? Even if I'm not drinking,
Yeah.
Some places are like, oh, you can't be here unless you're 21.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, dude, I'm just doing my comedy. It's like I'm a responsible fella, you know.
because
I'm
you
not-
look 32, so you don't
mic.
get ID'd anywhere.
Fix the mic.
Oh yeah, no, I do look 32. Actually, there's this one point I
He
was
does, actually.
I got in this Uber. What's up, bud? You like my apple? He's chilling. How's he doing? He's such a good boy. But I was living in Connecticut at the time, and I was going to my job. I worked at a bakery. It was like 6 a.m, and I got this Uber, and this lady picked me up. She was a black woman, and she was like,
You can say what you want to say.
I know.
You can say the word.
she was a black woman, and she it's important because she says certain things a way a white person wouldn't.
Okay.
But I get in the Uber, and the first thing she says is, "Where you going today?" I was like, "I'm going to work." What about you? She was like, "A working man. All right, you're cute as hell. How old are you?" Off the beat, I was like, "All right." I was like, "I'm how old are you?" She was like, "I'm 35. How old are you, man?" I was like, "I'm 19." And she was like, "I thought you was 32. I feel like a pedophile."
That's real talk.
Yeah.
And then I fucked her.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
What was the oldest you've had?
Oldest I've
Or
had.
you've been with? I guess it's the right way to ask, right?
Maryland.
Respectfully.
Yo. That's my place of business, yeah. No,
Nah, I love her. She's cool.
Yeah, she's awesome.
50.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
diablo.
son. That's good, bro. I don't need the exact number.
Yeah,
bro.
Something.
50
50 something.
50s.
I think it was early 50s.
Okay.
You beat everyone that was here and has been here.
Yeah.
What did Vince say? 40 something?
Yeah.
Listen, yo,
So yeah.
I have a fun time.
How fun was that?
I'm not going to hold you. I plead the fifth. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Thumbs up.
Damn, son.
50s.
I wish I had it in me, bro. I just don't know if I can,
Gotta
yo.
knock that
Yo,
one
some
down
people got that
cold.
dog in them.
Facts.
Mine's autism, and that usually gets them. She's like, "Oh wow, you're so cute. You like Vikings and shit." I'm like, "I love Vikings. I'll talk to you about them for 4 hours, baby. Just come over to my place." And then she's like, "Oh, we about to get it on." I'm like, "No, I'm about to show you my bookshelf of Viking shit. Like I told you, bitch. Keep your pants on."
I just don't know if I don't know. Yeah, my thing
Wait,
is
so
not
you
even-
got autism
Yes, and ADHD,
and your brother got Downs?
and my other brother has autism
Well,
too.
that's what happens, dude. When fucking people do crack when they're pregnant. It's
Yeah,
fucking. What was your mom into?
My mom was into an autistic man.
Oh, wait.
Ah.
Is that genetic? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it must be, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
And then she ran out of chromosomes and then.
yeah. I
got
mean, you can
Downs.
only pass down so many.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah. No,
That's how it works.
She must have ran out, yo.
Dude, we're doing a podcast. You're supposed to be security. What are you doing? Get down.
He said, but he touching me,
He's
son.
like, yo, but
He's chilling, man.
he likes it.
Oh yeah. So back to your question about how I started. So when I was a kid, there was no Netflix yet, but there was like on demand and shit. So I'd have saved keywords, and I would always watch like I had Jack Black, Kevin James, and Adam Sandler saved because you could have 3 keywords.
Okay.
And every day after school, I'd go on demand and I'd search the keyword, and I'd be like, any new movies today? Any new movies today? Because like I didn't have like a phone, no laptop to be like, oh, when's the next Kevin James movie coming out? So I would always like stalk the shit out of their movies, and I watched the fuck out of all of them.
Did you watch King of Queens?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, right?
Absolutely. King of Queens is a slept-on show.
I watch that shit almost
I used
every
to love
night.
that show.
Almost every night. I watch
Such
it.
a good
used to love
show.
it.
That's my go to sleep show.
You know what? My go-to-sleep show for a while was
And his wife, man, I love her so much, bro.
Oh,
What's her name?
I forgot her name.
Remy.
I'm not gonna remember.
She was in. He had I forget what the show was, but Kevin James got another show like years after, and he had a different wife in the show, and I think they either killed her off or like.
Oh yeah, so I think
And then
I
they
remember
brought
that.
the wife from King
Yeah.
of Queens back
Yeah.
to be like his new love interest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were like they just worked
The other
so
one
well
wasn't
together.
cutting it. Yeah, the other one wasn't cutting it.
Oh, shit.
Actually, she was involved with like Scientology and shit, but she was like she tried to expose them. I forget her name, but the King of Queens lady. She was
she's dead in real life.
oh sorry.
She's dead in real life.
No, she's not dead, but she as far as I know. But she was exposed. She tried to expose him.
Get down.
I'll stop petting you.
Sorry, bro. Come on. If he says something, and we need to clip it. You're gonna be right in the way.
That's true.
What are
That's
you doing?
True. I'll stop petting him up here. But what's it called? She was like, oh yeah, they got like videos of Tom Cruise fucking a gay guy, and that's how they got him to back it. Same thing with Travolta, and I was like, yo, Travolta and the Men. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't see it until I watched Grease, and then I was like,
No, I'm happy you watched Grease.
I
By
can
the way,
see it.
at least you watched Grease.
Did you see
Grease-
Face Off?
Grease is good. Grease is
Which
good.
one's Face Off?
John Travolta and
I've heard the song "Face Off" by Tech Nine featuring Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
no, it's John.
It's about
Travolta
drive. It's about
and,
power. We say hungry. We devour.
Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
They swap faces. One is the criminal. One
Oh,
is
okay. I know what you're talking
not.
about.
And then they get stuck. And
And I think that's another movie that I've watched back in the day, and I don't think I've ever been able to rewatch
That's
it.
a classic too.
That
My
sounds
thing is,
like
I
Catch Me If
watched
You Can on LSD.
a lot of movies
That's a
I was
fire
only able
movie,
to
too.
watch just once because like I didn't have like
Yeah,
HBO coming up and shit like that. Yeah.
That's another one you gotta rewatch.
Yeah, word.
There's a lot of movies I gotta watch.
Yeah,
I'm too busy though, man.
You seen Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah,
That's a great
that's
movie.
yeah.
It's a really good
Leo
movie.
has some fucking hitters, yo.
facts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now, between school and comedy and this girl I'm talking to right now, I don't got a lot of time for movies.
So how long? When did you start comedy?
I started comedy actually going to mics consistently last March, so a little over a year.
Oh, okay. Cool.
When did you do your first time?
My first time was the March before that. I was planning to do a stand-up thing for my first time for a senior year talent show. It was called like a Mr. CHS. It was like a whole joke on the Miss Congeniality thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the sets prepped. I was writing
My
them
high
out.
school had that too, actually. Mr. RP or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a fun idea.
Yeah.
I got a free shirt out of it.
Gay.
Listen,
I didn't do it.
I
Brian did it.
Gay like lame. Gay like lame.
Listen, I
Brian
admit
did that shit.
I won Mr. Photogenic. I had the hair back then. It was a good time. But
Brian was like shirtless on stage and shit.
I can see him. I can see
He's
Brian being
such
a
a little
shirtless
gay
fella.
boy, son.
I can see Brian being a little shirtless fella. I can see him doing that. I had the sets right now in my pocket, and my family and I went to Washington Square Park. Because it was during COVID, and we hadn't gone to the house. My mom was like, "Let's drive there, so no trains. We'll wear our masks
Shit, you graduated
outside."
during COVID.
Yeah, 21. So my senior year, I was fully virtual until April. From the beginning of the school year to April. Yeah, fully virtual. In Zoom, no pants. So lovely.
I would have never been to school. I would have never graduated.
That's crazy. Word up.
It
I
was
would have
wild.
never graduated, son.
But I had the sets in my pocket
even
just because I
see
was
them.
going over them. And
So you had to do it virtually? This was in school. This was towards the end of the year.
I ended up doing it on the stage a week later, but I was in Washington Square Park, and as a comic, I should get better at telling stories faster.
That's fine.
And there was this
That's
dude.
a podcasting though.
Yeah.
Podcast is kind of just like sometimes it just you got to get back to it.
There was this dude who had a speaker and a mic, and there were just a few people sitting around on a bench.
That's
Right?
Hoboken, right?
No, New York.
New York, Washington Square Park. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the one with the little arch.
Yeah. Okay.
And I walked up. I was like, "Is this comedy?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, and I gave my brother my phone. And he recorded me doing my first comedy set ever.
Nice.
which was cool. So March 2021 was the first time I actually like officially did it. But until then, like I have a big Italian family on my mother's side, and I'm the oldest cousin who's in Jersey because she has another sister, but they live in Arizona and they're older than us. But I'm the oldest cousin out here, so at all the family gatherings, I've always been like the oldest one, and I've always been the one that's just talking all the time.
Yeah.
I got like 3 aunts, 3 uncles. My mom, my parents got divorced, so my dad wasn't there when I was super funny. But at all those family gatherings forever, I was always a storyteller. From when I was like, the first time I ever told a good joke was when I was 2 years old. My Aunt Megan, my Uncle Joe, my mom, and my dad were sitting at the dining room table, and I was the only kid born at that time. I walked up to the table and I was like, "Yo, guys, want to know what a bad word is?" And they were expecting like stupid, moron, whatever. And I looked at them. I went, "Fuck." And I remember my mom and dad were like, "You can't say that, yo." And my aunt and uncle literally, like, they looked like they were talking to each other, but they just turned their heads, so I couldn't see them laughing because they didn't want to be a bad influence. Yeah. But like that day, I was like, I knew I was funny. I was like, okay, cool.
At 2 years old, you knew
2 years old.
Get the fuck out of here.
He talking. He talking.
Yeah, no, that is a true story though. I didn't know I was funny back then. No. But
he said 2 years old. He's like, one day I'm gonna be a comedian.
Yeah, no.
He said he wasn't super funny.
Change
Nah,
my
fuck
diaper.
that. Nah,
I wasn't super funny yet.
that is a true story. Aside from me knowing I was going to do comedy, but forever I always loved it. I would always watch, Adam Sandler movies, little funny shit here and there. I would always watch, comics make their shit.
Yeah.
I was never a big fan of specials back when I was younger, but just because I didn't know they existed.
You had the YouTube era.
Yeah. Yeah.
Growing up and shit.
Yeah.
So we had So I watched more sketch comedy growing up, like on YouTube, like Shane Dawson and shit. You guys familiar with Shane Dawson at all?
No.
I don't really watch. No.
He ended up deleting all his videos because people looked back and they're like, "Oh, it's problematic. You can't do blackface." And he was like, "Oh shit, you're right." So he had to delete all.
I've heard the name Shane Dawson. I wonder why.
There was one time people were saying he fucked his cat, and that was pretty big. Maybe you heard that.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a freak.
Listen, man, he's happily married to his boy, to his man now, and they're having a good time. He's still making videos. Good for him.
Yeah.
But I grew up on that sketch comedy shit.
Were you like into doing plays and shit in high school?
Yeah. My first, I did Les Mis in middle school. I did Guys and Dolls and the Fantastics in high school.
Okay.
So
right.
What?
You're always on the stage stuff.
Guys and Dolls?
Yeah, Guys and Dolls. It's like
Guys and Balls.
Yo, listen, fucking Frank Sinatra was in that movie. He was the lead. That is a banging ass show. That is a great script. It was a lovely show. Theater kids, another story, but because I was never one of those people that consider myself a theater kid. I consider myself a person that did theater. Because because when I would think of theater kid, I would think of these horrendous little. If any of you guys are watching, which are probably not, there's some of you guys
Don't
were
disrespect, cool. Brother. Watch.
Yeah, some of you guys were
Shout
cool.
out you, motherfuckers.
Some of you guys were cool. Don't get me wrong. Some of them were nice and lovely people, and I still talk to them to this day.
alt comedian fans watching too, bro.
But no, the kids at my school were bad, yo. Oh my god. The thing is, I'm glad that I got bullied before TikTok because that would have made it different. Cranford High.
Why were you a person that did theater and not a theater kid?
Because theater kids are fucking dramatic, yo.
Oh, okay, yeah, they are.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? I think, remember when the whole Super Street?
But you got more like a wild side to you, where a lot of them they're more like,
I'm the kind of person. I'm the kind of person where it's like I judge people whether they're a good person or not. I'm like, if you're a straight white guy and you're cool, that's great.
A what?
But a straight white guy.
You can't be a Hispanic guy.
If you're a Hispanic straight guy and you're
just mean a straight
cool,
guy.
Yeah. Like I was gonna do both ends of the spectrum. Like if you're a straight white guy and you're cool, I fuck with you. But if you're a bad person, I don't. If you're a black transgender lesbian and you're a cool motherfucker to hang out with, that's great. I rock with you.
Facts.
But if you're a black transgender lesbian and you're a bad person, I don't like you. Yeah. Not because you're black or transgender or lesbian, but because you're a bad person.
Oh,
but also.
Shit.
So I will make
putting it up.
So I will make some offensive jokes back in the old high school days, and they didn't like it very much. 'Cause that's problematic. I was like, man, I'm not hateful. I don't hate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I played football, so like
Oh yeah,
The locker room was just like
Yeah.
F words flying, N words flying. Not by me, of course. You know,
Nah.
like, just like all kinds of like words just flying. One time there was one time we pied a kid. One of the younger guys, we got
Nice.
pie in his face. I didn't do the smushing, but shout out my boy.
Tell us.
Nah, I'm not gonna say his name.
Shout out him, yo.
But yeah, like it was a wild time in the locker room. Yeah, a lot of fucking
That was
shit.
like everyday classroom shit
Every
for
once
me.
in a while, fight and shit.
It was
yo.
classroom
You had
shit.
pie in the classroom, you fat bitch.
Except for pie.
Man,
We didn't go that far from pieing, bro. That's a little extra. You gotta go out your way to do that.
Nah, yo, I didn't have that in high school. I had the teachers that if the black kid was being a little too loud, they'd send him out of the classroom. That's the kind of high school experience I got.
Yeah, it's it's Cranford.
Yeah,
I get it.
I will say though,
It used to happen in Rosa Park because I went to high school in Rosa Park.
that's different than Cranford High.
Yeah, it's different. There's more colors.
There were like 5 black people in my grade, and I was
Yeah.
cool with
There's-
all of them.
There's definitely a little more colors. You know, we were out there. It's like
He has a black
when
friend.
I moved.
I do. I have a black friend, man.
When I started going to Rosa
Good.
Park, like there was a lot more of my kind of people going to Rosa Park as well.
Well, where did you start off? Were you did you
Elizabeth.
So have you always been Jersey?
Yeah, I'm a Jersey, but I did move to Orlando for a year.
Really?
Yeah. I lived there.
After during your school?
Yeah, when I
years,
was
or-
like in 4th grade, 5th grade, I lived out there for like a year.
What was the reason? If you don't mind my asking.
My family thought that life was just gonna be better out there. We bought a house, and then we're moving out there. You know, my stepdad transferred jobs out. His job they transferred over there, and it was looking good. But the problem is that over there, that like the pay isn't great, and then the house market was not great. And it was around like the 2008, 2009 time. So like, so everything was just kind of like, this shit's not good anymore. Like we're not survive. Like the money's tight. So let's go back to where the fuck we know how to hustle
That's
shit
fair.
out.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then we came back out, and my whole family was moving out there. Actually, my grandparents, my uncle and his wife, and then my family. So like the whole family was moving out there, and then we all came back
You all went at the same time?
around the same time. Yeah, around the
Oh,
same
wow.
time. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
like it was like a big like move. Like,
Fuck it, let's do
And then
it.
just after a year, you guys were like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
yeah, pretty much.
I respect it.
My uncle actually never even like he had a house and he never even moved over there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like he had a house in a brand new community, and then shit just went left, and then he ended up like finding a way to make money, like taking advantage of the market, and then and got rid of the house and shit.
Nice.
And then my
That's how it worked
grandparents
out.
lived out there for a little bit, very little bit. We lived there the longest, and then we came back. Yeah, we were there for like a year and a half. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, it was different. It's different out there, bro. Like I used to ride bikes to school, and like they used to have a big ass gate, like just a big ass gated area for all the bikes because everybody would ride their bikes to school.
Really?
Yeah, it was like just fucking like huge bike rack section. Yeah, because everybody would ride the
They
bikes.
had
to
that.
school. It's
They had
different.
that. They had that at my high school at Cranford High, but like only like maybe a fifth of it was always taken up.
Yeah.
'Cause people stopped riding bikes to school, man. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. It was
Kids these days don't want to work, bro. It's fucking bullshit. Man.
No, and then if you walk with your friends, chill, whatever. But like,
Exactly.
yeah, but yeah, over there, everybody fucking rolled their bike. I mean, I got into a fight while on my bike. yeah, like me and some kid, we were just like parked next to each other, and he was talking shit. I was like talking shit. He swung at me. I ducked. I smacked him. Like,
So were you like?
That's
So were
the-
you like still like straddling
That's
the
a great
bike? Were you still
story.
like on it, and you were like, "Yo, man, shut the." Like you're like leaning over, like, but like
it didn't
fall
get
off.
it didn't get that far. I smacked him up, and like that's it. Like he knew what it was. Like he tried me, and I smacked him, and then he swung again. I ducked again and smacked him again.
That's tough.
That's a
And
great
it was like
story.
open hand
That's
smack.
nice.
Like
That's not, ooh.
yeah, like I'm like it wasn't a punch. Like I smacked him. I made my little bitch.
That's a great
That's
story.
disrespectful, but I
Yeah,
respect it.
yeah. Fuck that kid, yo.
Yeah, fuck that
No,
kid.
honestly though, you know why I didn't like him? You want to know what happened? We were in class one time, and he was a Swedish kid, right? He came from like actual like Sweden, right?
Accent and everything.
Yeah, and
Fuck the Swedes, yo. No, I'm
yeah,
playing.
yeah. Fuck the Swedes.
Most of my favorite
And-
bands are from there. Never mind, I'm playing.
Yeah, fuck the Swedes. They're not my favorite bands. So, all right. So this kid walks. He comes up to me. And he's like, "Yo, look." He shows me his picture on his phone, and there's some girl that has like bruises on her face and shit, right? And he's like, oh, back in Sweden, me and my friends beat her up. Like, he was like flexing that. It was weird. And I was like,
yo, what up? I beat a woman. Yo, who want to be my friend?
it was such a weird thing, bro. Like, it was such a, I guess he was like saying that like she said something or did something and then like he hit her. Yeah, so I was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? So I told him, I was like, yo, bro, stay away from me, son. I was like, I don't fuck with you, dog. Like, stay away from me, right? And then I would hear that he would talk shit about me. And then one time I saw him outside when we were riding our way home and shit. I pulled up next to him, and then I confronted him, and then he had his helmet in his hand, so he swung at me with his helmet. I ducked. Yeah, I know, he's a bitch. And then he got fucking. I ducked it, smack. Swung again, ducked it, smack. And then after that, I was like, I could really hurt him, obviously. So like, I just rolled away. I was like, you know what, like, yeah. And then I caught him again. Did I tell you about the second time I caught him?
With Alex, right?
Yeah. my
That's
cousin.
just so funny.
Because he used to talk shit about me saying fuck Peruvians, right? And like growing up, obviously I was a prideful kid, you know? Like, so one time I was with my cousin from out here. He went out to Florida to visit me, right? And we were hanging out, walking around, looking for trouble. We were some badass kids, right? And my cousin at that time, I mean, he was like 550 pounds, right? like he was just big as shit, bro. Like
was it muscle and fat or just
no fat? It was just it was like
bro loved the Big Mac.
Yeah, like
550 pounds.
yeah, like he was just like like a
550,
butterball.
yo, another 50, and that's the kind of heavy that like they cut off the half of your house so that they can like helicopter you out. Like,
yeah.
how's he doing?
No, now he's looking great, man. I mean, he lost so much weight,
yeah.
bro. It's crazy, man. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. Yeah, he killed it. Around his high school years, he fucking just went in with the diet and playing basketball every day and shit. And yeah, now he fucking he slays pussy. So
good for him.
All right, so
they got them saggy old fat people titties like swinging on the girl's face and shit.
He was still slaying pussy big too.
Yeah, he was doing all right when he was big too. And
big dudes can fuck, and
yeah.
women don't
it's
know
all
that. Till,
confidence, you know. Like
women don't know that till they know that big dudes can fuck.
Yeah. So I see him. We're walking around, and I see the kid. I'm like, yo, that's that fucking kid, yo. So we ran up on him. I ran up on him. My boy had to catch up. And so this kid, he's a little Swedish skinny kid, and he sees my cousin. My cousin was big as shit. At that time, he was tall and like 730 pounds, right? So like, so he was big as shit, right? So the kid was just like shitting bricks, bro. And we had him pinned on the wall and shit, but I felt bad. I was like, yo, bro, just let him go, bro. I felt bad. I always have a heart.
Didn't he throw him on the wall?
Yeah, fuck. Well, I said we had him pinned on the
Alex
wall.
threw him,
Yeah, he like grabbed him, threw him against the wall. He was like, "The fuck you say about Peruvians?" I respect that. we was always getting in trouble.
He never looked your way again, though, right?
No, I never had a problem with him again. Never had a problem with him again.
One time I was at a middle school dance. It was like the 6th grade like little social at my at my rec center, my local rec center, and there was this one kid who like he tabletoped me. Just because like I was the fat little short little white kid, like why not? It was just fair. I get it. And my buddy Gianni, who I hadn't seen, shout out Gianni.
Shout out you, Gianni.
Yeah, shout out Gianni, man. I send him like he's a gym bro, so like I'll see like a gym meme on my Instagram and I'll send him like a reel like once a month, and I'll be like, that's our friendship now. High school's ended. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing.
Yeah,
whatever.
J Connie 95 is my cash app. Yo, Gianni, send me $20.
He's a real one. He will. I hadn't seen him in like a year or two at that point. We had just done different shit. He was at a different middle school than me. Did that dog just do the thing that the horse said? He went.
Yeah, he's like smelling something.
Respect. Either way, this kid tabletoped me, and all these kids were dancing on me, and they were juju on that beating, but like around me. They were all doing it around me. Like
they were juju on that beating.
They were juju on that beating, or jujuing on that beat in a circle around me. And then they started like doing these like wiggly moves, and they're like, "Oh, you gay? You like that, huh?" I was like, "This is some shit out of Magic Mike." They were like, "You know what Magic Mike is? He just said he's gay, guys." And I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" Gianni grabs the kid who tabletoped me, grabs his arm, swings him against the fucking wall, and he's like, "Don't fuck with my boy again."
Say no. All right. And then what happened? Oh, Gianni
And then I
defended you?
sucked his dick to prove that I'm gay. I'm proud of it. No, I'm playing.
Johnny
Respect.
defended you?
Yeah, no, Gianni defended me. He was a cool guy.
That's cool.
And you were talking about your boy throwing him up against the wall. Made me think of that story.
Yeah.
But that was that just made me think of it. But
I hate this dog.
fun story. Yeah, it's nice having your boy throw up throw someone up
Yeah.
against the wall on your behalf.
Hell yeah.
It's like, yeah, bitch. If I was
like,
gay,
yeah.
you'd be taking it against
That's
this
my
wall.
gang
Exactly.
right there, son. That's my gang right there.
Exactly.
You ever see somebody get stabbed?
You ever seen anyone get stabbed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not like up close, but like I was in the city one time. I forget what street I was on, but it was near MSG, and I just saw some dude go, and then I saw the other dude go down. So then I called 911. I was like,
Oh, you a rat.
that was a listen, yo. I didn't want my man to lose his life. I was like, yo, someone got stabbed.
Yeah, but imagine.
It's over here. Go get him. And then I left.
Yeah, but wouldn't it have been way cooler to have the story of I've seen somebody get killed?
Yeah.
Now you've only
Man.
seen a stabbing, dude. You could have witnessed a murder, bro.
Listen, I'm okay with witnessing
You
a
could have
murder.
waited 5 minutes before calling. That's what I'm saying.
I'm okay with witnessing a murder as long as it's natural. Like if I could see a dude get shot in the head, I'm like, okay, I saw a guy die. But if I could prevent it, I'm like, I can't. Would have been cool though. I do admit.
It would have been a way better story for the podcast.
Or you
but-
could have poked him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Finish it off.
Yeah, been like, yeah.
just hold,
Yeah, Jersey, bitch.
hold his nose and mouth like just get it, just go,
Just go, bro.
Follow the light, follow the light. Just
You gotta go, bro. It's your
All right.
time.
I think Andrew wrote down a couple questions. Let me see. What's your opinion on people borrowing premises? Ooh, okay, Andrew.
With consent, it's okay.
With consent.
So
why are we having to get consent?
My thing is if I
anything.
heard a premise that wasn't mine and I thought that shit was great and I hadn't heard it. Also, to be fair, I'm also the kind of person where it's like if it's someone else's, it's like even if they let me, I'd rather do my own stuff.
Yeah.
But if I see something that's like funny, like there have been times where like Vin will think of a premise and like we'll be on the phone and I'll be like, oh shit, and I'll like write a joke on the spot right there, and he'll be like, you know what? If you rock with that, you can just take it.
Yeah.
And like that's happened before.
Yeah,
It's just like but I would never steal a premise. I would never steal a premise.
That happens with Brian. Me and Brian when we talk about stuff, and then
Yeah.
like I'll be like, oh shit, yo, actually that's fucking great, and then like yeah, one of us would just whoever thought of it, fucking
You two are different
Takes it,
styles.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
like I mean,
exactly.
Vin a different style. So
Yeah.
I'll think of a premise that might fit Vin more, and her think of it. He does more stories, so he hasn't rolled with a whole lot of no. But yeah, if I saw a premise that was like really really funny at like a mic, and like I hadn't heard it worked on in a while, I would probably ask that comic. I'd be like, yo man, you said this a while ago, and I thought it was really fucking funny, and I think I could really make something out of that premise. Do you plan on using that? Because if not, are you cool with me using it?
Yeah.
yeah.
If you want me, like I'll slide you $20 even. So like if it was really funny, then maybe like I'll slide you. That situation has never come up, but if I do, because no one
It's
else
a
is funny
weird-
except for me. But no, I'm playing.
It's a weird thing because like it depends how detailed the premise is also because like
That's true.
a premise could just be about having a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's like yeah, there's a million jokes about having a girlfriend. It's like what do you do with it? That's the difference, right? And
Exactly.
then but if it's like having a girlfriend and her attitude problems at a restaurant, you know, then it's like okay, that's a more detailed premise. And if I see you have a take on it, then it's like it's not that I can't have my own take on it. It just has to be different, obviously.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Because I've also lived an experience with my girlfriend at a restaurant where she has an attitude problem. So it's like, what the like I could talk about that.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
like,
tricky because like you know my iced tea bit.
yeah.
I started doing that, and someone was like, dude, like
He drinks iced tea and then he just fucking shits it out right on stage. It's a weird thing, but
it's lovely. Yeah,
it's your thing, you know.
Yeah, no, it's a diuretic. But for context, it's about the actor Ice T. But someone was like, "Oh man, but isn't there that John Mulaney that talks about how Ice T is in Law and Order and he doesn't fit in there?" And I was like, "Oh shit, you're right." Because my thing is about how he doesn't fit in Law and Order. So I watched John Mulaney's thing, and it was like not similar at all. I'm like, just because Ice T is in the joke,
Yeah.
it doesn't like John Mulaney's great. He's a respected comedian. I think he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
The other night I watched the first half of his new special. I thought it was amazing.
I watched it. He's fucking.
I
great.
didn't finish it.
Yeah, he's
I watched
great.
45 minutes of it.
He killed it. I mean, he's amazing. Yeah.
So far, I thought he killed it. But and even he did SNL like 6 months ago. His opening monologue was fucking great.
I don't think I watched that actually.
He did his bit about how people were on Zoom for his his
yeah for his
intervention. And then he was like, and you would think that someone would think, oh, you would think that somebody would say, oh, if you really cared about me, why aren't you here? And I made that known several times. He did
which
that
is
bit.
also on special too.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
It was
dope,
nice
yeah.
watching the special because I was like, oh, I watched him do it on SNL, and now I watched it like perfected on this.
I actually got to see him live.
Oh, you saw his?
I
you
got
saw-
that hour. I watched that hour live. Yeah, so it was
How
cool
was it
watching the
live?
special. Dude, honestly, like he was so funny, bro.
John's
He
great.
was so funny.
John
dude. Like,
Mulaney's very funny.
It was just yeah. I mean, his style is just so fucking like unique. Like it's him. Like it's like it's just
Yeah.
It's like fucking like it's like he sounds clean, but then he's not, and it's just like
Yeah,
and then it's still kind of like family oriented, but like it's just but
It
then
is,
it's,
but
but then
isn't.
it's about drugs, and it's just like yeah, and then he has like this wild side. It's just he's cool as fuck, man. He's fucking he's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta start doing cocaine.
And
Yeah.
you gotta go to rehab and shit like him too.
yeah.
No, well, I mean, I don't need to fucking rehab. What the fuck?
I will say cocaine is
Life
one
is
of
frizz.
coke is one of those things that I will never try because it has the #1 highest first time use fatality rate. And I'm like, you know what? I'm the oldest of 4 siblings, so I'm like, if I was the youngest, maybe I could fuck around.
Yeah.
But I'm the oldest. It's like and also like my parents are divorced, so I'm the father figure in the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
word.
but they got 3. She got 3 more kids if she loses you.
yeah.
That's facts. But if they lose her, they need me. You know what I'm saying?
Are any of your other siblings like bringing income in the house or anything like that? Or you
I
said
mean,
they're all younger, right? Your oldest.
I'm the oldest, so the second youngest is a senior in high school.
Okay.
And
Is he
he-
smart? Does he have a future ahead of him?
He is so he's a fucking genius.
All right,
He has
so
like a
then-
4.4 like AP.
It's the Downs one.
No.
The Downs one. He's 12.
Oh,
Going
he's
Downs.
12. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Finn,
Oh, I got
that's
them
his name.
confused.
All right, so there's a
Finn,
smarter one coming up.
Yeah.
Your
That's
family will be
facts.
fine.
Yeah, they don't need to live in the van comedian.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
dude. What the
facts.
fuck? They're good.
No, I'm kidding. I live in my mother's house.
Yeah, well.
Which happens to be a van. That's
yeah,
fine.
down by the river. Shout out Chris
There's nothing
Farley.
wrong with that. Fucking cocaine. I
Yeah.
think what was I gonna say about it?
It's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Fucking love this show.
Oh, they have the testers now, where you can like test the cocaine and make sure there's no like fentanyl.
Really?
Yeah, the tester kit. Yeah.
No, even still.
and
with that
supposedly you can
fentanyl.
fucking buy that on Amazon.
Even
I might
still
have to
without the
buy
fentanyl,
some.
though.
Well, the old school way is you just say, yo, you try it first.
That's true.
Well, he's saying that like what, like you just have too much,
Uh,
or you do something crazy, or like
no. So I've just heard I've read that cocaine is the #1 highest first time use fatality. It has the #1 highest first time use fatality rate out of any of the hard shit.
Yeah.
And I know too many people who have lost people way too young.
But like
with
why
coke.
though? Oh, I just ODing.
Overdose. I know a guy who.
So don't do a lot.
But I know a guy who
It's such an easy solution.
he was in college and he had a buddy who he did one bump. It was his first time ever doing it, and it wasn't that big of a bump. And he within 30 seconds his heart stopped and he just collapsed. And he was just gone.
Oh,
was like,
what? Yeah, he's a little soft. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I don't. All respects to all of them, but dude, one little bump, bro. Come
Yeah,
on,
one
dude.
bump. What a fucking.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
loser,
Like,
right?
Yeah, like I mean, I could do a fucking bump, dude. Was he like super overweight?
No, I'm pretty sure he was skinny.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm a spiritual.
'Cause, like, the thing is-
I'm not gonna shit talk a dead man. I'm spiritual, but
No, I'm not shit talking him. I
No,
just
I
think
know.
he's soft. I don't think there's anything. I think some people are harder than others.
Facts.
That's
some
all.
people can handle a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
Some people can handle a lot of it.
Yeah. Suppose because like obviously it's an upper and like it gets your heart racing and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like so like when you're like out of shape, overweight, there is a little danger to it.
Yeah.
You know.
One thing is, I already have ADHD, so I'm already up there. So it's like I'm either like taking my ADHD medication or I'm smoking weed to calm me down.
Yeah, that's true. I can't. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do cocaine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
wild.
already enough like wired.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can see that. My thing was with cocaine. It was like always like I already had enough confidence. So like if I did cocaine, like I'm just gonna be annoyingly confident.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
You know, like I would like yeah, like my friends are gonna be tired of me, and like, you know, like, this guy's not fun anymore. Like, hey, no,
Yo.
down.
This guy just wants to get more cocaine, guys. He's not that funny anymore. He's only funny when he has cocaine.
Yeah, that's a struggle.
I mean, yo, listen.
Yeah, what if you depend on it and like and you get on like John Mulaney? Like,
I was about to say,
supposedly he was worried about that.
you know, maybe I will start cocaine just so that I can have a problem and then go to rehab and then be the next John Mulaney.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
No, but supposedly he was worried about like not being on cocaine anymore and doing comedy.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're funny as fuck while on drugs.
Yeah.
So now you're off drugs and you're like, fuck, am I still funny? Theo Von had that too, actually.
Yeah.
They were talking about it. Theo Von and John Mulaney were talking about it.
I saw that.
John went
that
on
clip,
Theo's, John went on Theo's pod, and they were talking about that. That's like I understand that. That's kind of like, like when you depend on one thing and you know that you're good while doing that one thing, and then you stop doing that one thing, and it's like, damn, I hope I'm still
be funny?
good. Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which you know who else has that is fat people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about.
Yeah, fat people have that because they're like, I know I'm funny because I'm fat and I can do fat jokes, and now if I stop being fat, what they're scared to. They're gonna be less funny, you know. Like it's that's a real thing.
You had that worry too.
Yeah.
I keep telling Vin.
when we talked
It came to my mind, but it's not like it was like a.
I'm not saying
I'm
it was
so
like
new. Like people who are like deep in.
Yeah, I'm not saying
have
like
that
you,
issue.
you were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, what if I can't make non-fat jokes anymore?
Yeah.
I keep telling Vin, I'm like, yo, bro, the thing is with the way people go, like with oh, that's problematic. It's like you're fat now, so you I was like, Vin, you gotta relish in the fat material. And he was like, I'm gonna fucking make the fat jokes afterwards, bitch. He was like, because I lived through that shit. I'm like, but people don't care what's on the surface, man. If they see a skinny looking fella, they're gonna say, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, truth.
I hope he still does it though, because fuck the people who get annoyed by that.
Yeah. Well, he's also just gonna be fat forever. So I mean, there's that.
No, he's been working.
He'll
I
be
will say
fine.
he's been working.
Shout out Vin.
Yeah.
Shout out Vin.
He
Shout
was
out
here
Vin.
last week. The guy Vin Baker that was here last week.
Shout out. He puts in the work. He is I will say he blows me away with this comedy. I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I like that he's a storyteller. It's fucking.
the thing is, I want to tell more stories.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what really like gets me like I'm like hard when I listen to him because I'm like I'm not that much of a storyteller, so it's fucking like it's super interesting to fucking see that.
And he's good.
Yeah,
Like he's good at it, and also
and he's gonna get better, obviously. So like he's good at it for where he is, you know.
Exactly.
Like, and it's only gonna get better, you know. So it's just like eventually he's just gonna be a fucking monster storyteller.
I
Like,
will
it's just-
say, I watched him headline the Friday Night Live show in December, and afterwards, like I remember, like at a few mics, people were like, "Oh, so you headlined," and not naming people, but there were some people that were definitely a little patronizing about it, like, "Oh, you headlined?
It's so
no
early.
way."
It's so early though. That's why. Like he headlined 40 minutes at the show that I did with him.
I will
And
say
that's fucking nuts. But he did it though. And it was funny.
You saw him do 40
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
I think when I watched him, he did like 52. He fucking killed.
Yeah, that's
He
nuts.
killed the room, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking. It's
Also,
nuts.
I featured, so I warmed him up.
Gotta
you know what I'm
warm
saying?
it
I was
up,
I was so much.
He
funnier
didn't
than
do
he
it
was.
alone, Daddy. He didn't do
But-
it alone.
But no, honestly, no. It was a good lineup that night.
He had me on that lineup, and I fucking.
Yeah, you set him up, bro.
I heard that show went well.
Yo, honestly, everybody did fucking like.
I would have gone on that
I
show.
I went up first. I was scared of going up first because people were eating Chipotle, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm going against Chipotle right now." I'm like, "Fuck, that's tough," but like, I mean, I did great, and it was a fucking fun ass show.
Good shit.
Seth Ruddick did his fucking thing.
Kat, Justin.
Kat was the host, and she was fucking great. And then Justin was the first time I met him, and he was fun. Like every single set was just like.
Had you
Yeah,
met Kat before that?
No, that was the first time I met Kat.
So Vin and I met Kat at the Broadway Comedy Club because she hosts the drive-by show on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Julius Carr runs them.
I don't know.
If you haven't done that, you should do it. It's a 3-person bringer on a Tuesday,
Oh, okay, cool.
but it's fun.
Yeah,
it's a
Broadway?
good set. 3 people gets you 5 minutes, and I think if you bring like 6 people, you get like 10.
Okay.
But it's nice. It gets you out into the city, gets you meeting people. That's where we
Yeah.
met Justin too.
Word.
It's
I'm
funny.
just not big on bringers anymore, but
Yeah, I'll do.
like I
it.
feel like I had that moment, you know, where like I did bringers, and then like
Yeah.
now I'm like, you know, like
It's like I'll do it.
just
here
put me
and-
on a show. I do well enough to be put on a show. You know,
I'll
so
do
just-
a bringer here and there, just if I want to like I'm doing. I used to do Broadway all the time. Like I've done his show like 10 times.
Word.
So I've brought a lot of bringers, but then he was like, "Oh, you want to do any more going into the new year?" I was like, I kind of use like I don't want to make the same people
Yeah, that was my thing,
come
like,
out to the same.
Yeah, I had my friends come out for bringers, and I'm like, all right, like I'm not gonna keep having them come out.
Yeah,
for
I'm
bringers,
doing a
you know?
few for them, but it's like I don't want to have the bringers go to the same venue.
Yeah,
because I've heard a lot of bringers there.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a good venue. It's a nice fun spot.
Plus, also like like the friends that did at the moment that came to see my bringers, like they saw the material already, so it's like they're gonna hear me do it again, or at least most of it again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
So it's like I don't want to do that to them. You know, I mean, obviously you're gonna see different comics, but like also if you're doing bringers, usually the comics you're gonna see are not fucking amazing. So it's like, you know.
Speaking about your material, I actually have a question for you. So I hadn't seen you do any like do you like I'd seen you on Instagram like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing
Tilt
that.
it down
whatever.
a little bit.
Sorry,
Tilt it down a little bit.
down a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Cool. I hadn't seen you perform or like seen any clips on Instagram in like the longest time, right? I'd maybe seen you with like Scotty's like forever ago.
Word.
And then I saw you do my mic.
Shout out Scotty's, yo. We're big supporters here.
I plead the fifth. But
I should get a Scotty sign back here.
listen. I'm gonna move on because I don't know what direction I want to go in with that. But what's it called? I'd seen you at Scotty's and you had done your shit, but like when I used to see you, I was like, oh, okay, he's on par with like everyone else who's there. Like he's just, he's trying out his shit. But when I saw you do my mic, I think you were at the first one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. Like he figured it out.
Oh, thanks.
When
I didn't.
okay, because I was gonna ask you when like was there like a time where you were like, fuck it, I just gotta write, or
No, I'm still trying to figure that out.
because
No, I am honestly. I mean,
because I saw you do like some of the same material because I recognized some of the material. I was like, oh, I've heard this before, but it was like
different.
it was different and it was better. I think you have a more nonchalant approach to it. I like it.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, that's the thing about doing the same material for a little while. Everybody wants to do like new, and I have new stuff. I try new stuff, which I like to try new stuff at your mic because the same people see me, and I don't want to keep giving them the same shit.
Yeah, that's
so I really try, like like with Marilyn and them, like over there, like I'm like every time I go to your mic, I try to like hit new stuff now, and or crowd work, right? Which is good because now I work different muscles, and that's fucking amazing. It's gonna break through a different part of comedy for me, but just like if you have a bit that you like, or if you have a few bits, let's say you have 5 minutes that you like keep doing those 5 minutes and fucking in different ways. Like I feel like people are just kind of like, this is the script of the joke, right? And then they just keep going with that script. But if you find a way of like, okay, let me try to say it a different way. Let me try to like put the ending like, somewhere else. Let me find a different ending. Let me try to make it longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep adding tags, you know what I'm saying? Go a different route with it. Like, keep digging, dude. Like, the bit's not over. The bit's not done. Like, just because you got to laugh, the bit's not done.
In that vein, one of the better pieces of advice I've ever gotten, comedy-wise, was from, Yusuf, right?
Yeah, Yusuf's cool, man.
Yusuf Goff. Shout out Yusuf Goff.
He's great, man. He's great.
I think he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while, too. You can tell, man. He's
for sure going to be on a show that I'm putting on at some point by the time summer ends. Because, like, I've seen I've shown stuff that he's done at Ambassadors because he had like 2 really good sets there that I remember, and I've shown them to friends and they're like, whoa, fuck. I love his joke when he's like when he ends up being the ISIS comic. Okay. And the people from ISIS like rescue him and they're like, oh brother, we saved you.
Yeah. I heard that bit at Rhino Comedy Club. And
how is that place? I haven't been there yet.
It's cool, man. It's a good spot.
I've heard it's cool. The thing is, I don't have a car and it's far.
It's an hour ride.
Yeah.
But it's a good spot though. It's a good spot. So if you can get a ride or go with someone, then maybe we'll go out sometime.
Hell yeah, man. But the best
really
piece,
dope spot.
But I heard that bit there, and he felt that shit was great, man.
The best piece of advice he gave me was, if you're ever struggling to write, or if you want to write new bits but you can't think of a new bit, or if you're just in a plateau with your jokes, rewrite your old material. You know my midget joke? Mm-hmm. And how I don't remember, but so the punchline used to be like it was a shitty punchline, but now the punchline is like, oh, I did that joke at a show one time and there was a midget in the audience. True story. He laughed so hard he blew up and turned into a real boy.
Okay.
And that punchline only came out because I was struggling for a while writing new material, and I was like, fuck it. And I rewrote like 3 of my old jokes. 2 of them I scrapped, but that one I kept. And it did so much. There was a mic one time where I did the joke the original way and that way. And even though they knew the setup, because I did the original way first, the second way still killed more.
Yeah.
So just rewrite your old material.
Yeah.
Is what I found.
Bits are
like fully. Like just have the premise in there and then just rewrite without even thinking about what you've already written before.
Yeah, I think a big mistake that a lot of comics do is that they think their bit is done.
Yeah.
There's no reason why to close the book on it. You never know. It might. For example, I have the drug dealing bit about white people.
I like that bit.
Right?
It's a funny bit.
Thank you. That bit, I've been doing it for a while. At your show, actually, the show you put me on in Garwood, I realized something, and so I've realized for a couple shows before that something's been a little off in the beginning, and I couldn't figure out what. And then that show, I realized that what it is that the way I started it was it turned off white people. Just a little bit, it turned them off because what it was doing was me judging them.
I can see that.
Right? So it just turned them off just a little bit. And I would get them back because the bit's good, right? And then I end up turning around talking shit about my people. So it's fun, right?
Because then you get the racists in on it. And then they're like, oh my God, I hate Hispanic people too. Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they think that they're being attacked, but then it's like, oh, wait, no, he's talking shit about himself, actually. So I ended up getting that turn, right? So I ended up getting them back in. But I don't want them to be turned off in the beginning. So instead of judging them in the beginning, I realized what I should do is instead of saying what I don't like about white people is this, what I should say is, I think white people should be doing this more often. Have my take be the crazy thing that the white people do that I judge them for. Instead of saying I don't like that they do it, I'm saying I want you guys to do this more often because bam, 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 bam. You know, so it's like I just changed the way I started it, and it's been way better, bro. Way better.
I like that. I like that opening. I don't know if I've heard that opening yet.
Yeah, probably not because I did. Yeah, I realized it at your show.
My thing is when I hear a bit like if there's a bit that I know I like and I hear a comic saying it, like I'll start paying attention again. But when there are comics like performing, like I pay half attention, but I also don't because like I'm running that mic, I'm doing other shit. Yeah. But even if I'm at a mic that I'm not running, it's like I don't wanna like fully soak in the joke because then that goes to the back of my head, and then 6 months later I'm like, oh, I just thought of this funny joke, but it's really that joke in disguise.
Yeah.
That
happens. Yeah, that happens.
Fucking hate when that happens because I'm like, oh, this is so funny, and then I'm like, fuck, Janmichael said that 2 months ago. God damn it!
It was a fat joke and shit. It's a fat joke about being Spanish and fat. Like he's like, fuck.
Yeah, no. As an obese Spanish man, I feel you.
All right, let me see.
Let's get into the top and chicken nugget.
What? Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
What's up, bud?
All right, we got a topic here.
Okay.
Actually,
what up, buddy? Oh, yo, what up?
Yours.
Huh?
Do the one you wanted to.
All right.
How you doing, buddy?
Because this one's fun. Did you see the conjoined twins? Did you see about that?
Oh wait, the ones where they have only one of them has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And they have the same vagina, only one vagina, right?
One vagina, two heads, conjoined twins,
2 boobs, right?
That's debatable.
Because I thought they had one of everything, or they had like the typical amount of everything, except they had 2 heads and 2 brains.
Okay, not 2 pairs of boobs, just 2 boobs.
2 total boobs.
Yeah, 2 total boobs. Yeah. They have 2 boobs, 1 vagina. The body's just all one person.
Yeah,
except
2 heads.
It splits at the end with 2 necks. Well, actually,
because sometimes you see some
2 pairs. Every shoulder up is
shoulder up is different.
Yeah.
But shoulder down is the same. Because sometimes you see people with like a little nub that was like a 3rd arm or something, or a 3rd boob.
Yeah. So Carmen, the one, the Carmen, one of them is the one. Carmen is the one with the boyfriend.
Okay.
And then the other one, Lupita,
Shout out Lupita.
is still single and ready to mingle. She said that.
So, how, as conjoined twins, how would you go about that? Because I mean, you could either like I feel like if I was dating a conjoined twin, I would just be like, yo, you both want to like. Because, like, do they just put up, like, a curtain and, like, the other one's just kind of chilling? Just, like,
what does the other one do while they're fucking?
Because if this one vagina, then she also has to feel that. So, like, maybe they have, like, a curtain. You ever seen those, like, those, like, doctor nurse pornos where they got, like, the, I say porno like I'm a 70-year-old man. Have you ever seen those like doctor patient, doctor nurse ones where it's like they have the little sheet up and like. Do they have like one of those little sheets up and like the other one's kind of like watching Netflix or whatever, and the other one just like getting because
she's feeling it too.
Yeah, she's got to feel it, huh?
That's what I'm saying. So she got
like I feel like
what if let's say I'm one of the conjoined twins, right? I'm having a bad day, right? My conjoined twin brother here is having sex now with her boyfriend, right? I'm having I did not want to have sex today. I'm having a bad day. Am I not being raped right now?
I mean, I feel like that'd be a discussion that would happen between the two. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if one of them was like, "Yo,
like you're horny and you know things are getting hot and heavy with your person," and I'm over here like mad, you know, like right, like
wait, yo, hold on, you know, I got an even better one. Not even just getting dick down, but what if like one of them's having a bad day, the other one's having a good day. And the one with the bad day, usually bad day, you want to jerk off. But let's say for this scenario, the bad day one's like, I just want to go sleep, man. I don't want to fuck with this shit anymore. What if the one who's having a good day is like, you know what? I had a good day. You know, I had a phenomenal day. I want to beat it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And she get that she get that fucking power tool. They call it the magic wand, but that's just a jackhammer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She gets that down there. Is the other one like, yo, girl, like, could they technically be raping each other?
Yeah.
If one doesn't want to jerk, like if one of them doesn't want to jerk off, the other one does. Do they just not? And the other one's like, I mean, I want to, but I understand that you don't want to because we share a vagina.
Yeah, I mean, you're forcing the other person to like get what you want.
If I'm the guy, I'm telling them both of y'all mine.
No, listen.
No options.
Listen, if I'm the guy, I'm telling him, yo, I got two hands and there are two necks in front of me. You both like getting choked? That's no.
Also, is it a threesome?
That's a threesome for sure.
That's a threesome? You think so?
Or maybe
I mean, okay, here's
two and a half some.
This is my thing. Is it a threesome because of two faces, or is it a threesome because two vaginas?
Here's my question for you though. If you're having a threesome with two women, separate women, right?
Regular, normal
and
women.
and you're fucking on them, like you're full on like penis in vagina sexing, right? And there's another one that's kind of laying there, and like with your free hand, you're kind of like rubbing her a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that a threesome? Because the other one's still feeling something, but like you're really focusing on this one.
Yeah, but
so is that a threesome or is that a twosome plus a hand?
No, because I mean you could switch over. You just decided not to.
But if you don't,
but I think the fact that you could is enough for you to say you had a threesome.
that's fair,
right?
I mean, so like, what happens? Maybe like
so now, but the question is that is it a threesome? Okay, what if you're with two girls and
yo,
jeez, I'm gonna kill him today. Today he's done. He's done after today. You need a dog?
I could use one. My mother's allergic though.
Oh,
otherwise I would.
You see, he's the
He's
worst.
adorable. He
all
loves
around.
me, yo.
He's terrible.
He's been coming up to me this whole time.
All right. Question: if you get head from two girls, is that a threesome?
Is it even a
no pussy touch?
Hold on, wait. If you get head from one girl, is that considered a twosome? I feel like that we should diagnose that.
What the fuck?
Well, it's head sex. That's what basically.
It's head sex.
That's what he's asking.
In my opinion, I
feel
I feel head is a sexual act, but it's not like it's not a sex. It's like it's like you're doing something. You're fooling around. It's I ate her out a little bit. Oh, she sucked my dick a little bit. We fooled around.
It's foreplay, right?
Yeah.
It's foreplay.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't
sex,
consider
yes.
like
it's not sex. It's a sexual act.
Yeah,
but it's not sex.
It's like I've never had head to completion, but if I did, maybe I would consider that sex.
You're weird, bro.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
head feels good. I like it though. I've had
sounds
good
like
head.
it doesn't. Sounds like you don't like it.
It's good.
You probably getting trash head, bro. That's the problem.
Nah. Listen,
tell
my
your
ex
ex to come suck this dick.
Yeah,
I'll let you know how it is, bro.
My ex,
I'll let you know what the levels are.
My ex used to have that complaint of like, oh, my head's too small. I'm like, shut the fuck up. But the girl I'm with now,
My head's too small.
yeah, she was like, oh, she loved lying about all of the things.
No,
everything.
I've gotten. Oh, I get lockjaw. I got
I get that.
fucking.
Listen.
Nah, fuck out of here. I ain't got a
get
fucking
it.
beer can. The fuck out of here, yo.
True.
This shit not locked in shit, bitch.
True.
the girl I've been with right now, I will say the girl I've been with for a while, she makes love to the dick. She's lovely.
that's awesome.
You ever
yeah.
had lockjaw eating pussy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
So you're not
considered
opening your mouth that
lockjaw,
much.
but like I've I've definitely been like, it feels like I'm smiling for too long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah. Me too.
Okay, but you can do it for a little bit though.
You gotta chew gum though.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get locked out, you're like, oh damn, my bad, shorty. But
you gotta eat gum early in the day. Like if you know your girl's coming over that day, and
warm it up?
you're planning on. Yeah. Also with the autism, I got that sensory shit. So I'll text her be like, yo, listen, if you want that, that's fine. You gotta shower before you come over.
oh really? You tell them that?
Yeah. Well, no, because it's not like I'm like. The thing is, it's the autism actually for real, but it's also a good excuse too. Because it's like even if I didn't have the autism, I'd probably say I don't want to eat stinky pussy. But even if it's not stinky,
But you
I need
assume,
it fresh.
But you kind of assume that the girl's gonna be showered when she comes over. Though most guys assume that, like hopefully I'm with the girl that respects me enough to shower before she comes over to fuck me.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I fuck around with the gay shit. Been there, done that. You got to kiss a guy to know you don't like kissing guys, right? I've actually never kissed a man, but I will tell you, man.
Yeah, what? Yeah. What are you talking about then?
Yeah.
I've never.
How you just contradict yourself?
I've never kissed a man, but I've been fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then you don't have to kiss a guy to know you're gay. Then
But I will say,
you
men,
gotta fuck a
just
you gotta
using
fuck a guy to know
examples.
you're gay.
men are a lot less clean than women are. I will say.
Oh well, yeah,
course.
that's a normal. Yeah, I mean that's everybody knows that.
No, I'm just saying, yo, fucking PSA to all the men out there. You know how like you got that skin down there that like covers it? Yeah, pull it back and fucking wash it.
Oh well, I'm circumcised.
Yeah, we're circumcised.
I'm circumcised too.
But yeah, the guys that aren't.
So I don't got that
circumcised,
problem.
Yeah,
my girl says I got a pretty dick and then she sucks it for a half hour. She's
have a
lovely.
pretty
She's
dick,
a
too.
wonderful woman.
He's not circumcised. He's just trying to.
I am circumcised.
These guys are circumcised.
But I'll show you my dick right now, Nelson. Don't play with me.
Show it.
Come on.
Yo, I'm a grower. I'll show you all inch right now.
Oh, you're a grower?
Yeah.
Same.
Yo, it's nice because it's like having a portable toothbrush. You know what I'm saying?
either.
It's like having a travel size toothbrush.
Travel size view.
Because it's like a travel size toothbrush. It's like as small as compact. You can put in your little toiletry kit when you don't
when
want
does
it.
it get
But when you
big?
brushing your teeth, you take that shit out, you equip it. You like, you brushing your teeth with that big ass toothbrush.
I've never equipped a toothbrush. I'm sorry. I
Never
no
have.
idea. No.
You go to Florida like once a day. How have you not had a travel size toothbrush?
I have a regular toothbrush and then I have a cover for the end.
Oh yeah, no, you're supposed to take the cover off and then put it on the bottom. You know, like those little Crayola magic.
No, but
markers
it's not
when
a
you were
travel size toothbrush. It's a regular toothbrush, regular size toothbrush.
Oh.
And then it just has like a not a cover that you slide off. It just has one of those. It's like a little bedroom for the brush.
kid. I feel you.
Yeah.
It locks it in.
I'm talking about the ones where it's like it covers the whole thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You connect it kind of like you connect those magic markers when you were a kid and you make a sword out of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my dick's like that. It's like right now it's bite size. You know what I'm saying? It's like Oreo bite size, whatever. But like, yo, if you make me happy, shit, you want to eat 8 Oreos right now, dog? Shit.
Oh wow.
It turns into 8 Oreos. My boy
Well,
got
maybe
8
not 8
yo.
Oreos.
My boy got an 8-inch. Okay.
Yo, hey Alexa, how many inches is an Oreo?
Who the fuck?
You don't got it? Okay, never mind.
You just assume we have an Alexa, dude?
Yo, I listen.
You fucking bitch.
I wasn't gonna
He just
ask.
called me poor, bro. He said,
Yo, I wasn't.
Hey,
he's like,
Alexa.
yo, call your maid, though. Can you just, can you get the maid in here, please?
Yo, I
Let's
wasn't gonna ask you because that's a waste of my breath. I'll ask the Alexa, and if you don't have one, then she won't respond. Then I got my answer without even asking if you got
I'm
one.
just go around doing that everywhere.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
It's so much-
Alexa.
it's so much fun. Yo, Google, you got one of those?
No, I don't have none of that shit.
Yo,
I have buttons. I go and click my buttons, bro.
Siri, bro.
What the fuck?
yo, man, my phone has the ability to listen when I say "Hey Siri," but it fucking doesn't. I gotta hold that side button. It kills my soul every time. I'm like, wow, I gotta hold this side button for a whole 0.6 seconds. This is some bullshit right here. We living in the future? Fuck that. We living in the 1800s right now, bro. You want me to go walk a mile to get a pail of water right now? Fuck.
Have we concluded if it's a threesome or not?
I think
It's not.
I think
It's not. What do you think?
it'd be funny if they had the sheet covering the one that wasn't getting fucked, but like they were fucking and they were getting intense and like lovely, right? And like heated and like slow and passionate. And then from the other side of the curtain, they just hear, I think that'd be kind of
Yeah,
funny.
she gotta join somehow.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If
It's like, do you look under the curtain and you're like, yo, mind your fucking business, yo? Like, do you like, yo, you wanna join?
I'll tell you right now.
Make out with your sister right now while I watch.
Yeah, if I was in a situation, I'm definitely cheating on my girl with her sister.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Is it cheating?
when my girl's sleeping, I'm looking at the sister like, yo, what's up, though, girl?
True.
You felt this dick.
Well, here's my
You
question.
seen what I could do?
Here's my question. When you're fucking your girl who's a conjoined twin, are you grabbing her boob or are you grabbing both boobs?
I'm grabbing both, no doubt,
But what if one of them
and
identifies?
both ass cheeks. Cupping.
That's a threesome. If you fucking with the whole body, that's a threesome. But if you fucking with the left side like a stroke victim, then you good. That's a
Damn.
twosome.
So if you can just find a way to get them to agree to like, yo, fuck it, you guys are already both fucking me. Let's just all have fun. You guys kiss
Exactly.
each other and shit. Like, let's just live
You
life.
kind of got to do it.
Let's live life.
Yo, now I want to do this. You know any conjoined twins that are looking
don't
for
know
hot
any,
single
but-
20 gingers?
Now I'm wondering, yo.
Rats, man.
That's kind of the only problem. You know, this is the only problem though. Is their bodies are a little like weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
The body's just a little odd.
I mean,
know?
one of
And
my
it's just-
one of my go-to moves with a girl with one head, right? It's like you know in the missionary
One of those one-headed bitches.
yeah, one of those
Okay.
one-headed fucking normies, right?
Yeah, fuck.
You put the hands underneath and you in missionary and you grab the shoulders, right? And you
Okay.
pull down.
Yeah.
I feel like with the conjoined girls, it would
You
be
ever deadlifted her?
it-
Come up. Yeah, you deadlift it, come up, and then just go to pound time. It's a good one. Use that one, buddy. She's got to be a little lighter though.
I'm gonna plead the fifth, but that shit's fun, you know.
You know what I mean, bro? All right, so what happened? So all right, so you got your arms under her shoulder. And
But
then
yeah,
what?
so I feel like with a conjoined girl, maybe instead of grabbing the shoulders, maybe you like grab like the necks if they
necks.
like getting choked. Because I feel like the two necks would be the same placement as two single-headed, as the shoulders on a single-headed woman.
But they do still have shoulders though.
Yeah, but those are farther apart than
They
where
are
the shoulders
further
would be
apart.
on a
Yeah,
single-headed.
wide grip for sure.
I'm really trying to go around saying the word normal because that's what really fucks you up. When you call someone normal,
Yeah.
that gets you in trouble, yo.
Yeah, but also, I mean, come on, two heads, dude.
Yeah,
It's kind of abnormal, sweetie. I'm sorry, like
it's dope though, yo. Listen,
I mean, it's cool. We're not shitting on it. Like I said, I mean, we're open to the idea.
yo, here's my question though. If you got a girl with
idea.
two heads, do you think you could get them to agree to like both give you head?
I mean, one of them is already like rubbing her head on my thigh while the other
Wait,
one's
yeah, how
sucking
would
my
head
dick.
work? Because one of them would be down there like sucking your dick, and the other one would just be
Yeah.
like resting on your knee,
Yeah.
like scrolling Reddit, like.
Yeah,
Yeah, facts.
yeah. Nah, not if it was me. My dick's in one
Wait,
of them. My
yo.
thumb is in the other one's
Wait,
mouth.
but if your girl swallows, they have one stomach. Then does that mean that the other girl technically swallows two? Because then she's got you in
Yeah, but
her
without-
stomach, but she didn't suck your dick.
I don't know. I mean, I guess she like.
I think that just makes her a hoe.
I mean, I don't know because like swallowing is more about like the throat action, right?
That's true.
So it's not really the stomach action that we fucking think about.
But do they both get cum burps?
They definitely do both get cumbergs.
Dude, imagine getting cum burps. Imagine getting cum burps and not having the joy of sucking that dick though.
That's ridiculous.
No, wouldn't it be
Ridiculous. Ha ha. Nelson, everybody.
All right,
You should do comedy, bro.
let's go find some conjoined twins, yo. Let's go on a hunt.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
You got any shows coming up?
I do. I got Tommy Fox's in Bergenfield on Saturday. I got the PJ's Playhouse, the Garwood Rest show I'm putting on May 17th. Free tickets. Come on by.
May 17th.
Show starts at 8:30.
Is
There's
that,
gonna be a
what day does it fall on?
sorry,
What day does it fall on?
Wednesday.
Oh, okay, you still doing the Wednesday? Okay, good.
Yeah. But in June, at the same spot in Garwood, I'm doing a Saturday show on June 10th. Tickets are $15.
Nice, good.
It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a really fun time.
God, those shows are good. Those shows are good, honestly.
I got a show at Black Betty's in South Amboy on the 18th,
Oh, you're doing it?
and I'm doing.
Oh wait, Black Betty. So you started it already?
Yeah, well,
Oh.
it's the first one. It's gonna be the first one.
Nice,
We're gonna
good
see how it
shit.
goes. We're hoping it goes. Me
Good
and Matt, we're
shit.
working on it.
Good, man.
You were
Good.
on the show with Matt. You know Matt. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Matt's
gave-
cool.
You have the.
yeah,
you have the
yeah,
same
I
role?
have. Yeah,
I got it.
I be
Shout out
rocking
Matt.
that.
He gave us cool little necklaces.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome. I be rocking that shit. That
He's
shit's
also doing Vin's show on June 17th, Saturday, June 17th.
okay. Cool,
He's
man.
headlining. He's a
Yeah.
funny guy.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, he's funny. He was funny.
Yeah. But yeah,
Um,
that's what I got coming up. I'm also doing this cool steakhouse thing. I'm opening for. It was supposed to be Lenny Clark, but now it's John. I forget his last name, but someone told me he was a good guy to know. He does puppets, apparently.
okay.
He sounds like a fun fella.
Yeah.
But yeah, June 17th, 18th, and 19th. 3 shows in a row. Coming to all of them.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, come to all of them. Yo, his Garwood shows are fun. They're a fun time.
They're fun.
I was on one already, and it was a fun time, man. Yeah, go
Yeah, no. If it wasn't fun, I wouldn't say anything. And I'm not just saying it's fun just because I run it. It's a fun vibe.
It's a fun
Yeah,
vibe.
for sure.
It's fun. The bartender's a fun person.
Yeah,
the
they're cool
cook's a
as fuck,
fun
yeah.
person.
Like literally, like the locals are fun. Like,
Yeah.
The regulars are fun. The people that work there are fun. I mean, it's just a
because the
good
regulars
vibe,
come
man.
there consistently for the mic too.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
they're lovely.
And they show me my love, so that's fucking awesome.
Mike
for my
every
ego.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Mike is every single Wednesday. List comes out at 7, starts at 7:30. The only Wednesday where it's going to be at 10 o'clock instead is going to be on the 17th because of the show.
Yeah,
but
so
after
show first,
that,
open mic after.
I'm hoping to do the shows on Saturdays every Saturday going forward after that. So after that, I'm pretty sure every single Wednesday it's going to be same time. List at 7:30
Nice.
start. List at 7 start 7:30. Comics get up to 8 minutes. So if you're a comic and you're tired of doing 5-minute spots, come over to my mic. It's fun.
Yeah. Honestly, they let you rock, man. It's fucking awesome. I love going there.
When I made the mic, I was thinking, I was like, there's no transitional period for comics that are starting out from 5 to 10 minutes. Because, like, you'll be doing 5-minute sets at mics, but you don't get any 5-minute spots on the shows.
Okay.
So you get 10-minute spots, so you don't have time to work out your whole first 10-minute set.
Yeah.
So I figure, so the mic is good for new comics who want to have more time and, try more shit.
Yeah.
And other comics who have been doing it for a while who just get 3 extra minutes in the usual.
What I like about it is that it gives me time to, like, kind of just, like, in the moment riff and fuck around with the crowd a little bit.
It gives
and
you more crowd work time.
get comfortable with just, like, working the crowd a little bit. And, like, and just kind of, like, in the moment figure things out while I'm up there.
I feel like
instead of,
crowd work when
just material.
Crowd work when it's only 5 minutes feels a little forced.
Yeah,
because when I
mean,
was
you don't
working
have
on
no
crowd
time,
work,
man.
I was at other mics, and I would like try some crowd work, and then I'd only have time for like a bit or two.
Yeah,
but at my mic, it's like, oh, you do some crowd work here and there, you do a bit or two, you do more crowd work, you do a bit or two, you do more crowd work. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, it's good. It's great.
It's a fun mic.
Your flowers, man. You're only 20 and you're a fucking hustler. Honestly, that's why I got a lot of respect for you.
I try my best, man.
Yeah,
I love the shit
like,
out of this, and I've always wanted to.
Yeah, like I see you making moves and shit. You and Vin, man, and it's fucking like it's crazy how many moves you guys make. You've only been doing comedy for a little while, and you're fucking.
Well, appreciate
you.
You
make
man.
more moves than most people that have been doing it for much longer. So it's just fucking great, man. Yo, thanks for coming, bro. Thank you, man. Mad love, bro.
Thank you for having me, bro. You too.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is at the Pj Morin.
At the
THEPJMORIN.
And you already know we're gonna tag them everywhere, guys. We're gonna be in Austin, Texas this week, by the way. So anybody out there, reach out so we can hang out and take pictures together with all the fans. We fucking love you guys. Bye.
Peace.
Bitch, you the greatest. Got the complaints coming in from the nettest. Got the best roles, we ain't talking about baby. My big bad podcast. Brigade is back. One is big and one is fat. One lover boy just to keep you attached. My big bad podcast.
Didn't even say 3, you said it.